Good morning, everyone. Afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Check, check. Yes, I think I have audio. I've got audio. Um, I made a couple videos discussing my journey with lymphoma, and I was requested or advised to take those down because of current litigations with Roundup, which I am a part of now. So I took those down, but part of the videos or the part of the conversation I've been having in my head with cancer and toxins and just environmental hazards and the fact that it's 2022. And my thinking goes back. This is going to be rambling. This is me getting shit off my chest. If the kind of my thinking on environmental or an earth suit, an earth environmental suit, as it is more clearly needed. Originally, I kind of went back to I briefly dated a nail tech when I first moved to Florida, and one of her issues was the fumes and dust and stuff that would spit up at her face and that she was breathing, and she didn't want to wear. There was no mask wearing really back then. At the time, that was and so she had a table that had a vent in the bottom of it. I probably should have brought it up. That sucked air down. And so ever since then, I had been in my head designing a way to prevent or to filter out the air, clean the air without having to put something over your face. I mean, Darth Vader's cool and all. Masks are fun and cool. But if you don't want to wear one. So at the time, my thought was have a bunch of tubes come up with holes in them and have the filter attached to those, so it sucked up the air, the toxins, before it came up from the hand, or right after. It would just suck it right in these tubes. I never did anything about it. My curse or my blessing depending on what kind of person you are, is I am a dreamer, but I never have follow through. I love thinking about stuff, but I just don't have whatever that oomph or the entrepreneurialism to push and make something happen. I'm a thinker. I'm a dreamer. Less of a doer. Welcome to my life. So even before the pandemic and all the craziness, my mustache, my wife is making me keep it to see if it'll fall out or how long I can make it before it falls out with chemotherapy. She can be a little impish at times. But my thought, even before the pandemic, was some sort of air filter and a cosplay. I've also kind of been interested in cosplay and anime and that kind of activity. Never enough to follow through. Again, just a dreamer following through. But there's a lot of people that really do it well. And my thinking at the time was something like these over here. I can see this mouse. Yeah. These over here. And I was, ironically or frustratingly, also as a massage therapist, looking into buying one of these right before the pandemic. When we shut down, I actually had one of these saved, and then it went from, I think, $28 to $5,000. So it was just never going to happen because everybody was wanting these powered air filters. My thought, long-winded as I am, is that it's 2022. We have technology. We have cosplayers Let me bring up some of this. That can make this kind of stuff. I mean, this is crazy. These, if, will this bring up a big picture? Or will it just has a shutdown? Okay, I don't need all that. I can't zoom in. Okay, anyway. This is off the cuff. You have people that can make this kind of stuff. I mean, look at that thing. And they're going to cosplay conventions, and I haven't been to one yet. I probably won't anytime soon, unless I get one of these air filters I'm thinking about. But the stink is notorious. Even someone that doesn't go or has never gone like me, I am aware of the unwashed masses that go to those events. And I've seen them making armor like this. There's an Iron Man armor. I can't find it right now. But an Iron Man armor that has... it's not Iron Man, it's Ultraman. But it has a working helmet that opens, has electronics in it. No air filter. And then a game comes out, like Cyberpunk, that has this collar on it. So it has in the fashion, in the design, a collar. So instead of... the other criticism, I should say, while I'm is this. I saw this, and my knee-jerk reaction was, yes, this is kind of perfect. This is kind of what I was looking for. Something that instead of covering your face, would take the air in from somewhere and then blow it as a positive pressure and filtered positive pressure air to keep any particles or bugs or nasties or stench, the air of the unwashed masses away from me. And in my head, I'm kind of thinking of like a Gundam Prince, like with the Victorian jacket, space Prince Duce, that has it's powered armor. I mean, it's 2022, powered Earth environmental suit. If you had an anime where Space Prince douchebag is forced to visit Earth for some political event, and he hates Earth. I mean, there's these characters. We all know these characters. They hate Earthlings. They hate the disgusting bugs and stuff on the planet. And so, but they have to be royal and dignified and smarmy. So they would wear an environmental suit of some sort, a powered suit to protect them from Earth. Or the Earth environment, the stuff that that could damage them. And I think one of the things that would probably be employed would be an air filter system. But they're all super pretty, so they don't want to cover their face. I mean, unless they're a bad guy, and then it's kind of cool to have their face covered, and then you don't know who they are. But that's a plot device. In reality, Space Prince Duce would want to make sure that he has his face showing, so he could be glamorous. So something like this would be probably part of the suit or part of a jacket in that. So you can imagine around this collar, instead of having this in your face, where there was a video where they're moving around, or she's moving her head back and forth. But the problem is, particularly with this one, or the design, is it's essentially this with two vents coming up. So it's cool until you do this. And then it's gone. So you don't have any protection from the side or from looking. So if you want to look, and in the video, I'm so prepared. See, there's the intake. not going to dig for it. Although there's that would kind of reduce it. Maybe that's a little closer. But that's a lot. That's a lot. So when she's in the video demonstrating the potential device, when she turns, she's turning her shoulders because that device is attached to her shoulders. And so if she turned her shoulders like that, the device would move away from her face. And that's not ideal. And the vents, you can see, are just right on the ends. Does it show it? Does it show it? Does it show it? No. And that's too much. It's cool. It would be cool for cosplay, but it's too much. So if you could have, which I know is possible, something like these, a couple of these air intakes, but have them armor. I'm just looking for kind of like a burly jacket or something. Perhaps I just should explain it. But instead of having a central thing on the back, have two of them, one on each shoulder blade with, or one on the back, a couple of them on the back, or hell, even in these arms, have the air intakes here, HEPA filters in this, and then it just blows positive pressure onto your face. So you don't have to wear a mask. You're protected from, or you're breathing mostly filtered air. Positive pressure keeps a lot of stuff away, and it would be an Earth environmental suit that we should probably be looking into for life on planet Earth after the 2020s. There are really, really smart and imaginative cosplayers building amazing armor and amazing don't want that technical marvels. That's but to get away from masks, they all involve, all the filters, air filters involve masks. To get away from that, see, I would love something like that for cosplay with the filters on the back, with the vents going into this collar here, and then air pressure blowing clean, filtered air to protect you from Earth's chaos. Rambling thought of the day. Thinking about viruses. I'm going to be starting chemotherapy soon, this next week, and my immune system is going to take a hit, and I won't be able to really go out, or I won't feel comfortable going out because I will be immunocompromised officially at that point. And so something other than a mask. Maybe something sci-fi, something cool. It is 2022. We should have cool clothes. Powered, filtered jackets. Marty McFly had powered tennis shoes. There's every reason to think we should already have a jacket that has air filters and like could filter to cool you or heat you, and keep air clean around you to protect you from the environment. But we don't. So apparently and obviously we've decided as a society to go dystopian in the most depressing way. Let's go more cosplay dystopian and less end of the world dystopian. Stay safe, everyone. Peace.